This is our 9th water feature going in at this property, and this one's really special. Alrighty guys, we are out here at Edgewater again, and like I said, we are putting in our 9th water feature. This one's special. We are currently standing in what used to be the memory garden of this property, and it is going under a major renovation. So the area I'm in right now, about 200 square feet, is what the garden used to be, and now we're there expanding it and making it this whole courtyard area. I think what they really wanted to do in this area is bring in something that's really soothing and really calming, and make this just an area where you can hang out and relax and just sort of get a real tranquil vibe from the whole deal. So we know water does a great job at bringing that sound in, real relaxing noise, real calming noise, and adding some sort of water to this area is perfect. So what we're doing is we're coming in here and we are putting in a basalt column feature with 9 columns, and it's going to give them a great view from everywhere in this area. They're currently going to put sidewalks in where it's just a whole 360 degree where you can walk around and it all leads you back to sort of the same spot. And we're going to put a feature in that gives them a view from just about everywhere in this area. Not just about, there will be a view from everywhere in this area. I'm standing right where we're going to be putting this basalt system in at. We're going to take up this whole area where you see the pink paint on the ground. The great part about the water feature going in here is we also have another 3 water features just over the hill on the backside there. But the cool part about this one, it's sort of going to tie in a little bit more to the front of the property where we have a larger basalt system going in there. Back here, we want something a little bit more subtle, a little bit more soothing, not quite as crashy bashy. So we're going with a little bit smaller columns back here, but it's not going to take any of the effect away. It's going to look phenomenal when it all gets put together. And you know, anywhere you come in at, you're going to see water on this property. So it's pretty awesome. Alrighty guys, we have our hole pretty much all finished up and dug. We've got it pretty well leveled out. We're gonna put our blocks in, figure out exactly where we're gonna put that vault, dig that vault out, install our basin, and then test fit some columns. Let's go. Alrighty guys, we have our basin in and our grade work on the outside of it done, so all of our water is going to drain back to our blocks. Also what that's going to do, it's going to allow for any sort of rainwater that comes from the sky to get sort of caught and help keep this feature topped off when Mother Nature blesses us with some precipitation. So now what we're going to do is we're going to spend the rest of the day playing around with the 9 basalt columns we have and sort of seeing what we want to do for our structure of our fountain. So we're going to tweak them a little bit. We're going to walk around this area back here, make sure we got a good view on it. We're going to try to get some varying heights throughout it, and we also want to try to have almost a different view no matter where you're at back here, but each view is going to be just as good as the last. So now tweaking, throwing them all in, tweaking them, throwing them, tweak, whatever not. That's what we're going to work on, and tomorrow we're coming in plumb. So let's set these columns and go. Alrighty guys, well we have our columns pretty much set how we want them to be. Coming in tomorrow, getting them blocked up, getting them plumbed up, put some rocks in, and it's good to go. So let's tune in tomorrow. I'm not going to ramble too much. Alrighty guys, we are back with day 2 out here at the Memory Care basalt build. And today we are going to focus on getting everything plumbed and get some weight on our basin. Before we can really finish everything up, there's a bunch of stuff that has to get done out and around the system, but we're gonna get this all set so our blocks are good to go, and then we're gonna get out of here and we'll be back to finish it up later once everything else is sort of finished. Alrighty guys, we put blocks up underneath these columns so we can actually get our pipe to come up and through the bottom. So with how the basalt columns works, we run a pipe up through the middle of it, so then water gets pushed right to the top, just straight out of that pipe, and it gives us a little bit more action. We'll silicone the top of it so nothing drains back down that fountain piece, and that'll give us more flow and volume up top. But right now, we obviously have to get underneath of it. Doing stuff like this, you get a little bit more height out of the columns as well. And so it gives it a little bit more of a wow factor, just get it a bit taller. But for the most part, it's strictly just to get our plumbing up and underneath the bottom of it. So then we actually get water to do what we want it to do. So now that we got that done, we can put all of our standpipes in, get our fittings put in the bottom, build our 9 ball valve manifold to correctly dial in everything and adjust flow to the top of this, plumb it up, and that's all she wrote. Alrighty guys, we are going to take all of those plumbing fittings, all of those plumbing fittings, those aren't fittings, all of these chunks of pipe, all of these fittings, we're going to create ourselves a 9 ball valve manifold to properly dial in the flow for all 9 of our basalt columns. Let's go.
All right, we are back. Final day at this Edgewater basalt fountain kit. I look different than what you're used to seeing. Connor's working on a different job site, so me and Eli are coming in, finishing this up, and the area around it looks a lot different than last time you saw. Landscapers came in, got everything finished up, just waiting on us to finish this out, tie it into the rest of the landscape. That's what we're doing today. So we're going to be cutting off all the excess liner, making sure we get plenty of flop so that way we can catch all that splash coming off of the basalts. We're going to bring up grade a little bit around the edges so it's more of a bowl. So as that splash goes in, it all goes back down to the basin. So that means we need some dirt around the edges, we need some gravel to hide the block and liner, and we need to bring in some more boulders just to kind of tie it into the rest of the landscape around it. But by the end of today, there should be lights in here, and you shouldn't see any man-made objects. Alright, we're all done rocking in, mulching in. Got the ball valve set, so we've got the basalts coming out at the right height. All that's left is to run some lights in here and give this thing a quick rinse down. Make her looking pretty. We'll cover up some of that, but yeah, for the most part, we got a nice little natural edge to it. Don't like straight lines. No, we don't. So yeah, here we go. Let's get some lights going.
Alrighty guys, we are all wrapped up at this memory care project extravaganza that we took part in with a few other companies, and I think everything came together very well. This basalt system that we got put in this garden is phenomenal. Any spot you're at inside of it, it really draws your attention with the noise and the sounds, and it's 24/7 enjoyment. You can come here at night and there's a bunch of landscape lights throughout the whole area to light up the path as you meander through the whole area. And we got lights lighting up the fountain, and obviously the color changing in the home, and the residents love it. So I think this feature really brings it all together. There's a bunch of space where you can walk around it and enjoy all the different plants and everything like that. But having a focal point of something like moving water really brings the whole space together. Everybody loves the sound of water. Everybody loves the movement of water, at least in my opinion. Anywho, I really enjoyed this one. I hope you guys really enjoyed this one. This one was a little bit more special and hit closer to home. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Let us know what you think about it down below in the comments. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you guys want to get more from us. Click that bell icon to get updated every time we upload. We have full-length videos every Wednesday and shorts uploaded daily just to keep you distracted at work. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll catch you in the next one.